Hello and welcome to episode, right as I start talking, hello and welcome to episode 4 of Regrowth. I did a little tiny bit of work off camera, put in a few more fields. I did, break down the fields of the mandrake, the sugar, the carrots, and the potatoes. And as you can see, these are now 453 to start, 744, 453, and over here is the potatoes, which are 446. Belladonna is 465, and my sugarcane is 645. So they're growing. They're basically getting to their maximal potential. So on one field growth, they got about not quite halfway. So it'll probably take 3 full field growths, would be my guess. I was trying to breed sugarcane and barley together, and I did get the sweet corn. So I did finally get that. I did also get the snowbells. I had a mandrake issue where they popped out the seed before I could show you guys on camera. And I've been trying to grow the sugarcane and watermelon, and I just realized something. Watermelon seed. Am I not spelling that right? Seed. It's just melon seeds. So it needs to be on garden soil. To make garden soil, you need compost and dirt, and so that's something we're gonna have to do, but I don't want to do it before my quest unlocks. So what I'll do is I'm gonna keep progressing through some of the Botania stuff and hope that it unlocks some of the garden core quest lines, because we're gonna need a lot of that to continue on in both Agricraft and Botania. So I thought I would make the Horn of the Wild. And it is, I got all the stuff in my inventory. So the Horn of the Wild is living wood. I think it's one there. One there? One there. Okay. I move. Okay, I screwed up. It's right there. Okay, so that's the Horn of the Wild. What the Horn of the Wild does, you have to be really, really careful. It has a pretty good range. These explosions. It's terrible. There's some dead brush over here, so we'll go do that. This works on your crops. It will harvest your crops. But basically, if you come up towards some dead grass, some crops, anything, and you hold down the right button, it'll just basically break them. So you can just run around and, wow, really not getting lucky and getting anything out of this. And there we go. We got some bone meal and some floral fertilizer. But yeah, so this will break your crops. So if you don't want your crops to break, be very careful. But at least you don't have to, run around breaking stuff by hand anymore. Not that I have been lately. So I'm pretty much done breaking down the dead grass. So that's pretty much what the Horn of the Wild does. And if we're exploring or we need to get some more clay, which we may need shortly, this is a much better way of breaking all the dead grass. So we've got that done. Let's see what we get for completing that. Oh, we get some more bone meal, which is good. So now we need to make a day bloom, and day blooms are probably the most basic mana generating flower that you can produce in Botania. And basically what they do is they generate mana by collecting power from the sun. And I have everything I need to make a day bloom in my inventory here right now, except for I need some water. Grab some water like so. And I need the mystical light blue, mystical orange, 2 mystical yellows, and then I throw in my seed, and I get my day bloom. Yeah. Ooh, go fireworks. Okay. And so, I'm going to take 5 more day blooms, because why not? And I've already taken that reward, so now I need, what a wonderful world. The Lexica Botanica manages a wand, which you'll see the flow of mana more clearly. It sounds like you'll be more useful for making your botanical system. So I need to make a Wand of the Forest. And so the Wand of the Forest I'm going to use a lot in Botania. Why did I should have picked Night Blooms because I haven't been able to make a bed yet. I don't have enough string. I'm getting close. And I haven't made cotton yet. Okay, so the Wand of the Forest I think is... yeah, 3 living wood, and you get living wood from living twigs, which you get from living wood. I need 6 of these. And then I need 2. Do they have to be the same color? I'm wondering. Let's find out. I don't know if they have to be the same color. They don't. Okay. And that is the Wand of the Forest. She's going to give me some more floral fertilizer. I actually hit the grass with some floral fertilizer earlier just to get a few more flowers, just in case. Oh, I got some sweet corn. Sweet corn. Okay. Next up we have Spreading the Love. This living wood seems to be able to channel and direct mana around the world in ways you've never would have thought possible, and the living rock hoards mana directed at it, only releasing it under the direction of the wood. The Lexic Botania will try and trick you as to the recipe of the mana spreader. NEI is your friend. Okay, so they've changed the recipe of the mana spreader, and so mana spreader is living wood and a petal. And, oh, I have a petal too. Cool. And so I need, I think it's 6. This is going to give me my mana spreader. I need 1 more wood. I'm going to have to actually make some more wood. I've got a mana spreader and, stop. And I need a diluted mana pool, which is just living wood. Living rock, not living wood. Okay. Now I need to make an actual mana pool. And to do that, I'm going to need another diluted mana pool. And I'm going to need daytime, actually. Nightshade? How do you make a nightshade? Black, gray, and purple. Let's see. 2 and 2, black, and it was full gray, not... black, gray, and purple. I think it was 2 black, right? 2 black and actual, just tell me it's mystical gray. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to make a couple nightshades, see if this will be enough. Because the nightshades work at night and the day blooms work during the day. Huh, makes sense, right? And I will need 2 seeds, and I do not want to use my snowbell seeds or my sweet corn seeds because I need to move on with those. And as you can see, I'm collecting a ton of seeds right now, so I need to get going on using those. I need 1 more bucket of water, actually. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We need 1 gray, 2 black, and 1 purple. If you accidentally add the wrong thing, you can shift right click to remove the last petal that you added. And you could go through and take out whatever you needed in that case. So I didn't. I was just showing you that there. And so what I need to do here is I'm just going to make 2 of these. Throw that in there and throw that in there. Okay, so I got 2 nightshades. So that will hopefully give us a little bit of mana. Okay, so I don't know where I want to put this. Okay, put down the mana spreader there. Which way do I want to send the mana? That way? Put down a diluted pool. Put down another nightshade. So the way that you want to put day blooms and night blooms is you don't want them right next to each other, so they need to be in like an angle type pattern. And I want to link this mana spreader to this mana pool. And the way I can do that is I can bind mode. So you need to shift right click in the world, function mode, bind mode, shift right click will change the mode, and I want bind mode. And then I'm going to click on the mana spreader and shift click on the mana spreader and shift click on the diluted mana pool. And so now mana from the mana spreader should be coming into the diluted mana pool. And it's very minimal because right now you can see that the nightshade, both these nightshades are collecting mana and giving it to the mana spreader, who's then sending it to the mana pool. It's going to take a little while for this pool to get enough for me to basically drop in the diluted mana pool to turn it into a real mana pool. During the day, these day blooms, which are also linked up, as you can see by the color. And if they weren't linked up, what you can do is, because you're in bind mode, is you can shift on it and you can bind them. But right now they're all bound to it. The mana spreader is sending its mana. There we go. We're getting some mana. It's still not enough yet, but it's very slow. These flowers are very slow for producing mana. So we will get there. Let's see if we got anything else that we can do. Not here currently. The world enables with the world embraces. Oh, okay. Well, we can. Can we do anything in here yet? We might be able to. I think we can build a better barrel. Jabba barrel is pretty simple to make. We don't have a ton of wood, but we have some wood slabs and some chests. Building a better barrel, unless they've changed the recipe, is wood logs, one slab, and there we go. Piece of cake. So this is so that we can improve our storage. I'm just going to put that right there, and then what I can do is I can take all this cracked sand and just right click it in there. And if I shift right click on it, it'll lock it as cracked sand, so that every time that I left click, I take a whole stack out, but it will keep that this barrel is for cracked sand only. And if I double click on it with an empty hand or whatever, it'll put all of the cracked sand in my inventory into the barrel. So it's these barrels are pretty handy. And that completed a quest for us, I think. Yes! So we can get a barrel hammer, which you can use to remove add-ons and stuff that you put on the barrels. So we'll probably need that going forward. And so now the day blooms might be sending some mana over here. And now I can drop in my diluted mana pool. Used up most of the mana in there. That's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the diluted mana pool. I'm going to replace it. I'm going to replace it with. There we go. I'll replace it with a actual mana pool, and now the day blooms are basically helping me get some mana here. So we can go back here and we can complete spreading the love. And we can get some nightshades or we can get some day blooms. Eventually I'm going to have a bed. And then that will mean that I won't have to worry about the night too much. And so what I can do is, you don't want to block the beam, so just want to put some more day blooms around, and these will help me gain some mana. I think this is still close enough. Yeah, okay, it's still close enough. Now hydrangeas, they're kind of neat. So if do I have the lexicon? I do. While passive mana generation can be easily achieved through day blooms, different means doing so might come in handy. The hydrangeas will suck up any still water in a 3x3 area around it on the same height, creating mana from it. They also seem to function faster during the rain. Who would have thought? And so they give you what is a good layout for your hydrangeas. That would be a simple system, and this is how you can make them. So basically, if I make a pool, we need to make a 3x3 pool. Maybe I can do that. Where would I want to do that? Wonder if I did it like right here, like so. I'm gonna need to move you. That's okay, I can put day blooms behind it. And you would need to be on dirt. Like so, and I need to do this like so, and then I would just need to fill this up with water. Oh, oops, I probably should put these down. Yeah, so they'll basically drink up that source block and send the mana relatively quickly. I forgot about that. Let me make sure I get this. There we go. So now I have source blocks in there, so they'll regenerate as one gets used up. And hopefully this one is, yeah, it's linked to the spreader. So both of these are now linked to the spreader, and they make that sucking up sound. And the spreader is sending the mana to the mana pool, which has very little mana at the moment, but it has some. And I could convert this, I can convert this diluted mana pool into an actual mana pool, and I may need that in the future. I mean, I will need that in the future, not may. Let me clear out some stuff here. I'm going to put the horn away for the time being. Throw down some cracked sand in there. And yeah, let us see where this gets us. Okay, nice. So now we're sort of moving forward here, which is good. This is what we want. Compost bin. Simple farmland is all well and good for basic plants, but if you want to grow anything particularly worthwhile, investing some time into producing better alternative could prove worthwhile. One method to create more fertile soil is by composting organic material. To do this, you'll need somewhere to put the organics to let them decompose into compost. Hovering over the slots in the compost bin in the GUI will indicate what can be composted. Okay, so we need to build a compost bin, and I think it's just wood. Sticks and wood. Do I have sticks? I do. And I got some wood. Sticks and wood, I believe. No? Oh, planks. It was planks, of course. And I don't have enough planks, so I gotta make some planks. You know what? Let's not waste that wood. Let's make the planks out of that. And just like this, we'll have a composting bin. Put the sticks in there. And what I can do with the composting bin is I can come over here. This one open up. Oh, good. And so you can take any of these seeds that you no longer want or need, and I don't really need any of these, and you can basically put them into the composting bin. And they'll slowly start composting down into, I believe it's garden soil. No, it'll be compost. Makes sense. I think it takes like eight seeds. You can automate this process, so I just don't have the materials to do that right now. And I got a big backlog of seeds to go through. I want to see if I can get some compost here. Come on, come on. There we go. We got one compost for now. What does the quest want? Crafting task. I need to make garden soil. Okay, and so to make garden soil, I do. You take one compost and one soil, and you get garden soil. And like that, I'm going to get a bunch of compost, which will allow me to make some more garden soil right away, which is good because I'm going to need this stuff moving forward just to get this sugarcane to breed with the melon. I need garden soil, and it doesn't say tilled garden soil, so I'm just going to leave it like that, and hopefully it grows on that. You can till the garden soil with a hoe or your mattock, and that will allow you to plant various crops on it. Normally in this mod, Garden Core, I think it's from, normally garden soil gives you a benefit to growth. I'm not sure if it does give you any sort of growth benefit in regrowth, but you're definitely going to need it to grow a lot of various plants. This works on a bunch of things. So humus, tilled garden soil, farmland. So the NEI does tell you how to move things along. And as you can see, we're getting a little bit of mana. It's very, very little. It's a very slow process. So just got to keep letting it chug along. And so I think we're gonna wrap up today's episode. And we're chugging along through the quests. We're getting there, and we've unlocked a bunch of different quests that we can do. So we've done a little bit more with Botania. We've learned how to compost our seeds, which I need to do. I gotta keep filling this silly thing up, and I will probably burn through all these seeds between this episode and the next episode. Would be my guess. I don't need to identify that. Okay. Whoa, quick. Look, I just put the garden soil down, and look. We got a dandelion already. And so that's what I needed. I need that dandelion. I'm going to go identify my dandelion because I need this for cotton. So I will start crossbreeding this between this and the next episode. So we need no, not that. Dandelion. Yes, dandelion and barley on anything. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have, please don't forget to leave a like, and don't be afraid to leave a comment in the comment section below. Both of those actions really help out my channel a lot. And until next time, Delgar out.